Oke, bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome back to our agenda podcast. With me, I'm Abdullah Faiq as your host today with my partner Syahrul Azzam. And today we're gonna discuss about network engineer by our speaker Raihan Farras. He is a good network engineer in 10 TKG with his skills and others. So, for your information, we are all from 10 TKG class, and let's we start to ask some question for Rehan. Let's start by the simple question, Rehan. What is a network engineer?
Okay, so before I answer that question, thank you for Alfaik and Syahrul Azzam to let me podcast today. And like the simple question before, what is network engineer? So a network engineer is someone who design, build, maintains, and secure computer networks. Basically, they're the people who make sure all your device, phones, PCs, routers can talk to each other smoothly. Without them, yeah, there's no internet, no Wi-Fi, no online gaming, and nothing.
So, they're not just Wi-Fi guy.
Yep, it's no. Resetting routers is only 0.001% of what they do. Network engineers build the foundation of the digital world, from your home Wi-Fi all the way to massive data centers and the backbone of the global internet.
Okay, walk us through it. What does a network engineer actually do every day?
Sure, there do four main things. The first one, design networks. Planning how routers, switch, cables, and access point will connect. And the second is the configure device. So it's like setting up routers, switch, firewall, and Wi-Fi controllers. And then the third is manage traffic. So it's like the routing, switching, you setting the plans and the bandwidth control. And the last one, or the fourth, is the troubleshooting. So it's the fixing slowing internet and packet loss and the high ping and the outage.
You mentioned routing. People hear SPF, BGP, static routing. But what this I mean?
Yeah, it's think of routing like choosing the best route for your data to travel. So it's like the three types that you also say it before. The static routes is the manual routes, and OSPF or the routes that update automatically, and the BGP, the giant system that routes the entire internet between countries and ISPs.
And a lot of people think that Wi-Fi is simple. Turn it on, put the password, and done. But I know it's not that easy. What makes wireless tricky?
Wireless is very tricky. Network engineers deal with interference, channel selection, frequency planning, power levels, antenna types, and coverage areas. If you pick the wrong channel or the wrong power level, the whole office can lag. Good Wi-Fi is an art.
So that's why sometimes the Wi-Fi look full bar but is still low.
Exactly. Full bars mean signal, not quality. Network engineers tune the networks so both are good.
Alright, what about security? Because networks get hacked all the time. How do networks engineer protect the network?
Yeah, they use eight type of network, like the first one, the firewall, and VPNs, access lists, port blocking, MAC filtering, traffic inspection, flans, separation, monitoring tools. And then that's why network security is huge. One wrong configuration can expose an entire company to an attack.
So, they are not just engineer, but they are also the guardians of the network.
Pretty much, yeah.
Rehan, can you give us an example? Like, what does a network engineer do in a big company?
They build the entire infrastructure. They make sure employees can access servers, use printers, share files, and join video calls. They secure data and everything runs without lag.
What about school with 100 students, 200 students on Wi-Fi?
Hmm. A network engineer decides how many access points are needed, where to place them, and what channels to use, and how to prevent 500 students from killing the network because they all open a TikTok at lunch.
Oh, and what about ISPs, like a big internet providers?
They handle PPOE or the protocol point to point over Ethernet servers, backbone routers, routing tables, BGP peering, power links. Basically, they keep the entire country internet running.
For someone who want to become one, what skills are required?
Technically, it's so many like the TCP/IP, routing and switching, subnetting, FLANs and STP, wireless planning, firewall rules, NAT, DHCP, domain name system or DNS, and the VPNs, tools like ping, traceroute, Winbox, and SSH. Is the soft skills is like the problem solving, patience, calm under pressure, and clear communication.
So that else is the technical and the soft skills, right?
Yeah.
And what about math? Do you need crazy math skills?
Honestly, no. The math is the basic skill. The tricky part is logic, not the numbers.
So last big question for today, for you maybe from me, but not from Azzam maybe. Why do network engineers matter so much today?
Yeah, because they everything relies on connectivity. Streaming, gaming, office, hospitals, banks, online shops, cloud data, company, and something else that need to connectivity. All of it collapse without networks. Network engineers are invisible heroes. You don't see them, but when something breaks, they the ones who fix it.
They're the people who make the world connected.
Exactly, because they're the job that to need the like the something that they need to fix it and to solve it.
So did you learn that skills that you need for this world in your class?
There's many skills or the knowledge for internet, but if you want to start from the journey, you can start from the basic skill. So you can learning from the tutorial how to learn the internet, or if from me you can learn that's called microtik, or it's from Latvina, if I'm not wrong, I'm sorry. So microtik is the basic or the tutorial that you can learn for internet on the world. Why? Because you can get the skills from there. So you can learn so many. The firewall, NAT, so how you can add the IP and how you can config the hotspot and many else.
Well, thank you so much for Rehan. That was an awesome explanation for network engineering is way deeper than people think.
And no, they're not just a Wi-Fi guy. Is architect of entire digital world.
Yeah, exactly. So thanks for having me on today. Glad I could break it down.
So thank you, Rehan, and thank you also my partner Azam. And let me just close this podcast by guys let you guys apologize us what if we have a mistakes today, and Just I close by last what I said. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.